Welcome back. This is the Bunt and Rant show right here on the Sheldon Studios platform. Now, we did this topic earlier and we thought it deserved a part 2 because it's still trending. People still have so much to say about it. And we just want to floor it, get to the bottom, find the source, everything connected. Now, you doom fuse, now you doom, you 2 sockets and so on, you 2. You get me. Straight to introductions. My name is Ajo Adi. I'm going to start from my left.
My name is Sheldon.
Hi, Sheldon.
Welcome to the show.
Why are you welcoming me to my own show?
I'm sorry about the queen. But my name is Sheldon.
Yes, and we have another special guest. This week, the special guest in Kwa, the very own, the one and only, Wendy Shay. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Welcome to the studios.
Thank you.
You're saying we look alike.
Yes.
You guys, please let me know in the comment section.
I don't have a problem with that because you're very beautiful.
Okay.
You're beautiful too.
Oh, thank you.
You will have a problem. But would you have a problem if she wasn't beautiful?
Oh, I mean, she's a female, so females are always
we
beautiful.
rock.
You know?
Don't play.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just asking.
Women are always beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you. And then finally,
Yes, Scanty.
Scanty. Yes, so I already gave the background to the story. This is just a continuation. This is a part 2. So it's regarding the ban on celebrities in general, associating themselves or advertising for alcoholic brands in Ghana. Let me start straight from Wendy. Wendy, you've been one of the very vocal people about this situation. Yeah. When the FDA came out back in 2015 to, issue the ban, you spoke about it on your socials. You were on their necks. You were stepping on it. You even threatened at some point, I think 3 years ago, to sue them in court. How is that going?
Yeah, I mean, 2 days ago we went to the Supreme Court.
Okay.
So we are on it. We've sued them. We are definitely looking forward to. I think the next meeting is in January.
They adjourned it to January.
Yeah, right. They adjourned it to January. So I actually think the reason why we took this to the Supreme Court is because we think it's very discriminating. They are taking food from the table of some Ghanaians because we celebrities are Ghanaians as well. And so I feel like there is a law that actually frowns, depriving people from doing business, and this is what we do. I mean, the alcohol beverage companies are big sponsors in the music industry,
right? And
so actually blocking these chances is you depriving us from. So imagine I want to open a distillery or an alcoholic beverage company
in Ghana.
You are depriving me from that, and that is discriminating.
I see. So it's hurting you and it's hurting your craft.
It's not just me, but then me as a musician, I employ so many people.
Okay.
I just one artist, I pay my cook, I pay my PA, I pay my stylist, designer, manager, road manager, bouncers, and then putting up a show. These people come on board, they invest so much money so that we can have, we can entertain people.
Yeah.
Even just the event, we have event organizers who we are paying, people setting the lights, the stage, and then we have people selling their stuff. So, taking this away, you're not just taking it from just one person, you're taking it from the entire community.
Okay.
And their argument was that children look up to us.
Yeah. And
they said you have influence on minors.
That is exactly the reason why we are the right people to endorse it, so that we can use our influence to tell the children, hey, listen, you have not the right to take these things because you are underage, you are below 18.
Okay.
Because it is going to get across to the people easier and faster with the influence we have.
Okay.
Because mind you, these things, we have billboards, they see it still. And these billboards don't speak. So actually, I think it's really shallow from the FDA.
Wow, okay.
Yes, it is.
So you feel like just like they're saying you influence negatively, you can also influence positively.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
We are actually the right people. When you say we influence negatively, what do you mean?
Like just like they're saying that it's going to affect minors into like pushing them into drinking, and you're saying you are the ones to stop it, help curb it.
We are the ones. We actually have that power and that influence and mileage to do so.
Okay.
So we are in that right position. Actually, we think about the children. That is the reason why we have taken this to the next level.
I see.
And
Sheldon.
taking it so seriously because we actually have that influence and the voice to tell the children, hey, listen, you have not the right to do so.
Okay.
Because they see it on this football, they sponsor. We have
EPL.
they sponsor these football games. You see it. They see the
literally
adverts
everywhere.
Exactly, they see the adverts, and I don't think there is an ambassador or a mentor telling them not to take it. So
Okay.
it's actually putting them in the situation where they are encouraged to take it anyways.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
But so then,
Kelly.
do you argue that the regulatory bodies or the regulatory body responsible for making sure, say, okay, because you are arguing, say, the same way you influence negatively or positive, you can do either way and
Yeah,
still get your
right.
information out there. So then, are we arguing that the regulatory body responsible for some of these things, they have failed, and therefore, I mean, they have just slapped the ban because of that, because they can't do their work effectively. They've just slapped the ban because they can't regulate.
I actually think so because, and I'm onto a question here.
Yes, so the regulate some
The FDA.
an institution like FDA, the Ghana Standard Authority, and all these people,
Okay.
they are supposed to regulate. Now, when you put adverts out there, they say drink responsibly. When you shoot adverts for alcoholic product, they say you need to submit it for review,
Review and
approval, and
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
In other jurisdictions, if you are not 18 or at a certain age, you can't
They won't
purchase
sell.
alcohol.
You feel me?
Yeah, in this
You feel
country,
me?
we don't
You
have
feel-
it.
You
Yeah.
feel me? I mean, I grew up in Germany.
Yeah.
You always have to show your passport to show whenever you're going to buy alcohol, you should show your passport to see that if you're really legal to buy it or you are in the right age to buy it. And in Ghana, we don't have
We
that.
don't have it. You
That-
can just walk in. and buy.
yes, and I think yes,
Yeah.
these are things that instead of banning celebrities from advertising alcohol, these are the things that can be put in place.
Right.
That is a very good point. Exactly.
Yeah.
And do you have anything to say?
Scanty.
Yes.
Please maintain same energy.
Scanty.
No problem. Yes. You see,
Actually, Kojo, you should this is a very good point. This is something we really have to enforce in the
Okay.
country instead of
But it's
the
not going to
private-
work. Because
That is exactly why they should use celebrities who have voices to speak to the children and tell them, hey, don't drink it when you're not 18 years old, instead of just leaving them to watch
but
adverts.
I think, Wendy, you don't need to do an advert for alcoholic beverage to tell people not to drink.
Yeah.
To tell kids not to drink.
Okay.
You can sit on Instagram Live
Social
and then tell
media.
people don't drink without advertising. So you don't need to be in a position where you are running an ad for an alcoholic drink and then you tell people that don't drink.
Okay.
You can do it without even advertising for them.
what is your point?
What?
I
Yeah.
am
So
trying
what
to
is-
say,
what
you see,
is-
she's
what
trying to say that with them, they can do the adverts whilst they tell kids that don't drink.
Yes.
And so they are the right people to do it.
Yes.
And I'm saying that if you being the right person, you don't even need alcohol to tell kids not to drink alcohol.
Okay.
Because you are very influential. You can just type on Twitter, don't drink responsibly, without even advertising for anyone. So you saying that you are the right person
Yes.
to do the adverts, I don't think that should be.
So
So we are
yes,
talking about
yes.
influence.
Yes.
They are people of influence.
Yes.
They trigger emotions. They trigger people to purchasing behavior in this country. There is a reason why influencer marketing is thriving now.
Yeah.
Because brands see these people as people that people look up to.
They have the
so they can
influence.
influence your
Yeah.
purchasing decision. So the same way she's influencing you to drink, she can influence you to
Not
also
to.
know that
Yes,
so you see,
exactly.
when she says don't drink alcohol and you go about to drink, that is where the regulatory body step in, because Wendy's job is to tell you do not drink alcohol if you are not 18. Now who is supposed to enforce it? The people who are supposed to enforce it. So if they refuse to do their work, you don't subject them to that kind of treatment where you sit on their back, because then again you have failed your job. So if you fail your job of regulating, because come to think of it, the Malam sentence advertising on radio, on TV and everywhere. See, we have NCA, and their core mandate and duty is to regulate, make sure these people don't put out such scathing content on platforms. But it is happening. So you see, regulatory bodies. No,
What's your name? You said you're Scanty, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Do you actually understand the reason why we are here?
I understand. I understand very
Because
well.
I don't really get your point. Because the thing is, they've banned celebrities
Yes.
from endorsing alcohol.
Yes. And I'm sure before they did that in 2015, as you said, that their reason is that you are influencing the kids coming to drink.
Yeah.
So it means that you are putting your fans at risk at the expense of you getting the bag. With the aspect where Wendy's trying to say, okay, drinks coming on board to sponsor events for them, that's perfectly fine. Where I have a problem is they personally shooting a video to advertise a drink. I have a problem because in most cases like that, they drink.
Yeah.
I have seen music video back then before.
I've also seen Wendy shoot a music video where she did a subtle placement.
Okay.
She didn't drink it.
Okay.
It was one of her music video that she did a placement for Casapreco. It was subtle. And maybe at the end, they didn't put their drink responsibly on it.
I think, you know the funny thing.
Okay.
You are going to be the same person who will sit here and talk. Oh, Ghanaian musicians are not crossing borders. Oh, why are they feeling go to arena? Oh, why? Do you know why?
Yes.
No, talk
Do
to
you
us.
know why?
That's why you are here.
Because all these things that has been blocked give us money to do to promote our songs.
Okay.
And promoting our songs takes Ghana to the map.
Okay.
It brings people to the country.
Okay.
And wait a minute. All these African artists that you see topping charts, going worldwide, is because they are backed by
brand.
money, by investments. Alcohol beverages companies and betting companies are one of our number one sponsors.
They have the bags. The money is heavy.
Yes. And all these things there is no royalties coming in. We don't have a system that pays the people, that pays the musicians. We don't have all these things. And these people are those who were helping us. We don't have investors. We don't have sponsors. Ghana music industry is suffering. And the reason why this is a very, very serious issue is that they are trying to make the celebrities in this country poor.
You think that's their aim? That's what they're trying to
What
do.
should I say? Maybe it has something to do with the black star. Because stars are not black anyways.
Okay.
Maybe it does.
Okay.
I never liked the idea of that black star.
Black star. Stars are not black.
No, we shine. You understand?
Don't person change Dina now.
Me bom de ankaminya ya.
I'm changing Black Stars. What name do you say?
Me actually, my second album is called Shining Star, meaning Shining Star.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
I am a shining star. I'm not a black star.
Okay.
Star shine.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand? Listen to me. I mean, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I mean, I'm saying this respectfully. Probably they had their own reasons. But that is my opinion.
You think it
understand
shouldn't
me?
be that way?
Okay.
It
I
shouldn't
think maybe it has something to do with the black star.
be. Okay.
You understand? Because it's like the stars in this country are suffering. You do music and do, and then afterwards you might have such a big name and big fame, but you might have no money to your name because of such things. You understand? Everybody is allowed to do businesses, advertise for alcohol. Even these influencers do it, but why only the musicians and the big celebrities?
Yeah. But
go on.
Your call. I mean, we sat with Ifya, and I think this was like a backroom conversation where the manager said, "You people have not opened up the conversation to a lot of artists because it looks like this is artist specific. We have few artists spearheading this conversation.
Yeah. It's just you and a few
Is it
artists.
for everyone?
It is for everyone and the generation to come. Because imagine we do this and then the ban is lifted. The musicians the next generation who are going to come are going to
Benefit.
they are going to benefit and be happy that there were some frontliners who actually stood for their rights. It is a revolution. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not just music. It's leaving a legacy for the generation. Had our forefathers done this for us, I mean, we probably wouldn't have been here. That is why we have the Wendy Shays, we have the Sarkodis, we have the Shatawalis, we have the FS. And this, I'm actually quite disappointed in some of the celebrities because this is our Julobi house. This is ours. This is your protest. This is our Julobi house. This is your protest. Yes, you understand.
This is your protest?
Yes, this is ours.
Like it is.
So the
But what
celebrities.
about the Julobi house, though?
Oh, we are all in it. This is also
Were you
ours.
there?
I said I had a voice in it.
Okay.
I had
No.
I had a voice in it. I mean, anything concerning Ghana and the youth and the well-being of the youth. Wendy Shay,
I think she's
in.
been
Ghana
one
wake up.
of
No, I'm just saying.
she's been one of the people
but
too.
I'm trying to be specific with this conversation. With the Occupy Julobi, did you contribute in any
With
form?
my voice, yes, and my voice is powerful, yes.
Okay.
And so this is also those of you who were the celebrities who were on Twitter ranting and bullying other artists. I want you all to come out and speak on this too. Well, I'm not going to force anybody because you cannot force anybody anyways. But this is what some of these celebrities who were bullying others for not adding up their voice. This is what.
So do you feel like then once again celebrities, when it comes to social causes, they are nonchalant. They basically don't care until if it's not affecting them directly.
If it's not affecting, I mean that is the country we live in. You understand?
But if it's not affecting them, why should they be?
But they don't
that
have-
is the case.
Listen, for the Occupy Julobi house, where let's say Ochame Kwame came to do the breakdown of why this and this and this and that. You see, the thing for not affect you directly before you for come out to churn out anything or say anything.
Yeah, as long as you're under the umbrella.
Yes. And if you know it will affect you, it will affect somebody there, your house or somewhere. You understand? So the fact that you are not feeling it, I mean, direct, they mean say your house people know they feel them.
Yeah, that's just
If
selfish.
Ochame Kwame doesn't use the motorway, he has family members where they use the motorway. That is why it is imperative and important for someone with influence to add his voice to it.
It's actually funny to me, this, the question you asked. Does Rema filling the O2 arena directly affect a Nigerian who is hustling on the street? No, but then he is bringing,
Some level of recognition
to the country. You understand?
As you were saying that you are disappointed in the celebrities, and I'm asking that for a celebrity sitting home, he doesn't see the need for me to go to court and fight for the ban that FDA have placed on us. Why should I be there? He needs to know more. Maybe he doesn't need a
Who has to come and tell you though?
I think when the Fierce management was here, they made mention that they were not loud enough. So other artists don't even know about it.
They weren't loud enough.
Yes, with respect to they taking the issue to court.
The issue happened. The FDA issued a statement in 2015.
Yes.
You want to tell me these artists, celebrities, they've not...
No, the issue going to court, the day of them going to court, most celebrities said they don't know. Fierce management said it. That they didn't know.
How come Wendy Shay knows?
Yes, because I've been one of the
She has been
people.
affected
And
heavily.
I've lost thousands of dollars because I had a what's the name, an endorsement deal with Bet Planet.
Okay.
And
the betting
exactly.
company.
And then all of a sudden they told us that there's been a ban.
No more.
No more. So we had to return the money back to them. You understand?
Wait, you took the money and they asked you to...
Yes, we had to return. We had to cut everything because yes, you guys have no idea. And allegedly, I heard that there was another betting company that saw the competition Bet Planet was bringing. So they actually went to the authorities of the Gaming Commission and told them, "Hey, you have to." They gave them money, and then they told them to ban celebrities because apparently they had signed some of the two most powerful influential musicians, Wendy Shay and Shatawale, and that is a threat to them. That is what I heard.
I see.
Yeah, so that is how come the ban, I mean allegedly, that is how the ban came to pass. Yes, and but you guys, we've lost so much money. Like I say, musicians, we are business people. We hire people. We take care of people. You understand? I have an NGO. Shay Foundation, I take care of children. So do you think I am going to see to it that children drink and waste their lives? No. I think about children. I love children. That is why I think that we should be the voices to let the children know, because these kids see it anyways. If you go to the next shop, somebody is selling akweteshi, like it's something that has to be really considered. That is why we've taken it to court. You understand? What pains me is that they'll be talking, they'll be saying, Ghanaian musicians, they don't go far. Oh, they are not taking the Grammys.
not working hard.
They are not working hard. But let me tell you, music is money.
But you think it's only the alcohol money that can catapult artists to that level?
No, listen to me.
That was the question I asked you, yeah.
We need sponsors. We need investors. Nobody is coming to our aid.
Okay. So
And
the
these people have been the people who have always sponsored musicians because we don't have investors. You understand? Streets is why but nobody cares. You understand?
Yeah.
So blocking these people from helping us is actually a very big red flag and a discrimination that we ought to stand up, fight for us and the generation to come, so that we can also. Right now, if I, Wendy Shay, I want to be #1 worldwide, just give me $1 million and you see the magic that I will do. I'll be topping charts everywhere.
$1 million US.
Let me just 1 million, because these if you see a Nigerian,
It's all money,
it's all money, because you have to pay influencers to use your music. You have to pay promoters, playlisting, charts. All these things are plugins. You understand? So if you see any upcoming Nigerian or African artist blowing up, you should know that $5 million. Yes.
I see. That's a lot of money.
That is why you see them taking over everywhere. I saw a video of Shay saying that, the Nigerian music industry is booming, not because they are talented than any other African artist, but it is because they have investments. The governors are pushing and pumping in money. But here we don't have the governor did. Nobody cares. They don't really appreciate or see the need to put money in the entertainment sector.
So let me ask this. If there were proper structures in place to, push you guys, especially from the government and then people in power, do you think it would have been okay for you with the ban happening right now?
Yeah.
Even though I think they should still lift the ban because of discrimination, I think it would be so much of a big help if we had investors. I mean, why should we? You see, you'll be here, and then they will sign. I saw Adonko signing, I think Davido or someone like that in Nigeria.
Charles Oko.
Yeah, you see, you are here, and then you see your Ghanaian brothers actually signing Nigerian or other African artists. I'm sorry, I'm bringing that, and I mean
that's
other,
okay. That's okay.
Other African artists. You see them actually making money off Ghanaian brands.
It's hurtful.
It's hurtful because the money could have stayed here, and we could have actually invested in other areas on this country and make this country a better place. You understand? But then here we are taking money to someone else's country, leaving the people in this country to be poor and poor.
So you feel like we are our own problem?
We are.
But Wendy, so I've forgotten the question. Continue.
I think Sheldon's earlier submission.
So don't you think institutions like Musica, which is supposed to be like a mouthpiece for musicians, they are supposed to spearhead some of these conversations?
I mean, these authorities, they are supposed to do so much, but I am not the one going to tell them to do what they're supposed to do. You understand? I think if they want to say something, they know.
Have they made any attempt to be part of the conversation?
I don't know. No, I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay. No.
Musica, they head them.
Yes.
And Musica, no, they put
show interest.
Now, look at the person who actually issued the writ.
It's a private citizen.
So if Musica, no, they say anything, what be their mindset?
Well,
if you are leaving the artist to go and fight for you, or maybe they find it okay.
You know the mission of Musica to protect the welfare and interest of the artist.
So this is their welfare and this is their interest.
Maybe they
and
don't
the Musica know they care.
Yeah, so
each one
for himself. Anyway,
and so that's just like other artists who don't say Musica crash on female.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Per your earlier submission, I think someone said during the other shoots that. It's becoming centered to musicians, even though the thing is a ban to all celebrities.
I don't think it's only
It's not just musicians. I don't think I've seen any actor openly speak about this. Me personally, I haven't seen. It's like they're not part of the conversation and it doesn't affect them. As a musician, it's then quite a comedy or more country.
Most of their shows, like it be sponsored. If you look at all the events,
They are actually
events now.
Exactly, they are
be
sponsored
them.
on football. They they have sponsorship from them. We have movies and all these other segments where they actually sponsor them. But with the musicians, it affects the musicians more because we put so much in our craft. To get it out. The music is very capital intensive. It's like you are always putting in money, to I said recently that hit songs are not made anymore, they are marketed.
Okay.
Right now, music is, if you want to have a hit song, you should market it. And that is what our African brothers are, that is why they are rising, because they have the means and the tools to do
That's
so,
true,
but
though.
we don't.
Yeah. Even taking a look at shooting music videos, you see, how do you call it, a budget from a director. That's like big money.
Yes.
To shoot quality videos.
Yes, to shoot-
Heavy money. And if you make an album, you have to shoot videos for like 5 songs on the album. You are in debt.
Yes,
Apart from that, so the reason why it is so capital intensive, to get good producers to even
Produce the song.
If you listen to the
sonic
European,
quality.
yes, the quality, the after the Obebo beat, the Obe Mexia master soji. It's not that the person who plays the beat is the same person who's going to mix a master.
Different person.
A different, maybe you have to pay the person who's going to mix. Another person is going to master it. Afterwards, the promotion there. It's like that is like the biggest part of music.
What is the highest budget you've spent on a music promo video before?
Woo! I cannot sit here and just mention an amount. I would have to probably go within me, but then
Give us a
thousands
range.
thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars?
Yes, thousands of dollars. Actually, like a song like
100,000 or just thousands?
thousands,
10,000?
like no, not just 10,000. Apart like shooting a video, it's all part of it. Shooting a quality video. Like recently, we went to Dubai. We flew a whole crew from Ghana with my stylist and all of them. We went to Dubai, hotel, car, you need to take care of all of them.
You foot that bill, not your record label.
I mean, the record label.
Okay.
Yes, in partnership with the record label. Understand? We flew all of them to Dubai to shoot Habibi.
Okay.
The models, people, extras, props, all of that is very, very expensive. You understand? Before when you come, you have to give DJs, you have to give it to the TV stations, put it in chart, playlist them. And you cannot do this job with your salary.
Yeah.
And you show sikani the music business. You understand?
Wait,
And that
hold
is
on.
what is
Mrs.
happening
Sikam, you people don't get a lot of revenue from the shows.
We do get money, but then you have to put it back into the music.
Okay.
Because
It's
you
like
don't
plowing
have,
back.
Yes, because you don't have the investors
Full
who
circle.
will. Yes, exactly. But the show money is supposed to be profit.
Okay.
You understand? It's supposed, that is
True.
They actually want us to live a kind of lifestyle.
Hand to mouth.
But with this industry we are in, you can't.
But I want to ask you this question. The ban was from 2015. That is 8 years down. Does it mean the ban has had an impact on artists, their reach? Because you said all those things contribute to pushing an artist or the revenue and everything push the artist. So does it mean since the ban 8 years down the line, the ban has caused a dip in the form of Ghanaian artists?
I think so. I came into the industry in 2018, so I can actually talk for myself.
So the ban, if like the ban
if like the ban no day, like I
they
think,
higher than this.
I think so. Like probably we would have gone very far because
With the
Somebody-
money that they will invest.
yes, because I'm telling you, we had so many. Casapreco has been a backbone. Like they've helped Rafton Records, the Wendy Shay brand, and they wanted to sign me. I've had actually other companies who have come wanting to sign. Yes, alcoholic.
Okay.
Yeah, who want to sign us, or sign me, but because of the ban.
Wait, so how is it that there aren't other brands which are not alcoholic? Is it that the
No,
other
moving
brands, they
to
don't
them.
have
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
they don't have the
Why
money?
are we here?
Of course, we have,
Okay.
we do.
Or they don't
But-
have that much money.
But the money these people invest
It's heavier.
is heavy.
Oh, okay.
Not heavier, but then it's heavy. They've been the ones who have always come to artists.
Okay.
They've always been the ones. You understand?
So this conversation has got nothing to do with, let's say, moral grounds that you stand on. It's always about the money.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That is why I am saying that we are actually the right people to tell the kids or tell people not to drink, at a certain age.
Prior to this thing happening, did you people sit with the FDA people to have a conversation?
Yes, I did.
How did that go?
The argument was that we had influence and we are influencing the children.
They didn't budge at all.
No.
They say they still go do them.
Yeah,
So maybe
it didn't amount to anything.
Okay.
So maybe it means that even the artists being the one to tell the kids the positive and the negative, they feel like the negative still they override the positive.
Good. But in the course of the conversation, did they ever present statistics, data to back the claim that you people have influence, like to people?
No,
so this is what
they didn't do that. I mean, that is why we are yet at the court. That is why I had proceeded to this extent.
Okay.
You understand? And I think if they feel like the alcohol is not good for people, then I think it should be absolute. They should say that no advertisement in this country.
Okay. Because they still do
Yes, because they still do.
Yes.
You see,
They still do.
run a lot of alcohol.
The body needs alcohol.
Bel Air,
And it's everywhere.
They go on live with our artists, and bro, it is happening.
It is.
So it is not a matter. I've always said, bro,
You see,
they are not the problem.
the adverts,
How can
they
we
can
be the
just
problem?
do the adverts. But when the Shay, I can do an advert.
Oh
Oh yes.
And you when the Shay do now.
Yes.
They are not talking about Obi or no
Why?
a kid that wants to
And
drink.
Kwadwo makes it sense, no.
No, that's that one. I can't quantify that. But you see, no, I'm just trying to say. You see, when the Shay is sitting here right now, if when the Shay should advertise Alumbu, the number of people it will reach out to, it be a lot of people as compared to just my adverts. No, they will still stand if the brands want to do their advert. They will still stand. But having an influential person on board or your adverts, that person will reach out to a lot of people. And I'm sure before they said that, the probably they pay their statistics now. Artists no year or year adverts now. They don't, because the owner of the alcoholic beverage is more focused on a more talk.
Scanty, the argument here we they do back and forth or
I
the
think
rest
Scanty
of
doesn't
regulation.
understand why we
If they can regulate it, because as I said, when you go to Heineken, and you'll be Messi, them are faces and they think,
Yeah, exactly.
who is more influential than Messi and Ronaldo?
PDD has Cyrus.
Yes, they do it. And it works because put me in Kwadwo shop said what they will tell you to go and sit down. We have Superbad, that movie.
Yeah.
They had to fake an ID to go buy alcohol. Why do you think they did that? Because you can't just walk in and buy.
And
that
then-
is a system that is working. So if your system is not working, you don't let celebrities or musicians
Suffer for
we
it.
have all failed. And
Exactly.
because ensano di enkwala ne benu mo mbenu.
That is exactly the reason why they have to have mentors, they look up to telling them, don't drink it. That is the reason.
Do you think that some of these policies, somebody said on Twitter that they're forcing you guys to be the parents that's the children, their parents.
Thank you.
cannot
I was
be.
about to say this actually right now.
They're trying to make you people
I
parents.
mean,
They don't, we are not the ones. I mean, we know children listen to our music. They look up to us.
Wendy,
But then,
Listen.
listen. So I think, why would you actually expect a stranger to actually train up your kid? You understand? The parents should also have the responsibility and regulate their children. Hey, you're allowed to watch this. You're not allowed to watch
Exactly.
this. So I actually agree.
For YouTube like this, before we put content out, they have a section where you're supposed to take said this content is not for people.
Exactly.
And YouTube knows that kids watch their channel. Do you know what they did? They created YouTube for kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is an institution, a platform putting out measures to protect kids. There are content that you put out there, they will flag it because it's not for kids. They are doing their job. It doesn't mean I shouldn't create. I can create and say whatever I want to say in my video, but they have guidelines. And if you want to enforce the guidelines, enforce it holistically. If you have failed in enforcing the guide, because once again, we watch EPL matches with one, they see Albanese
Yes.
of alcoholic
It's
products.
everywhere.
Come on, bro. I feel like they are being unfair.
Yeah, I feel like we are actually suffering something the system has failed to give the country.
And no, they are too.
Yes,
so you're fine.
it's like I said, anything to just keep the musicians and celebrities in this country poor.
Yes.
But that is why we've taken it to the court.
Campaign period, they should come and campaign. But
taken
alcohol is where you draw the line.
That's sad.
Please, let's be
That makes me
serious.
very, very sad, honestly. Because when you think about it, it's crazy.
Mr. Boys be born be boo. And I no me answer that.
It's either they lift the ban.
Hey, man.
It's either they lift the ban or no advertisement in the country
it's
of
a no.
Ghana.
No.
No, not it's like Omunjai advertisement because me and the private, some people in the country say you guys are not allowed to take part in this or indulge in such businesses, but then you leave other people to make money and enrich themselves and all of that. That is not fair.
I think Ghanaians are very selective. We are very, very selective. Because how do you select a group of people to not engage and then you leave?
Also,
the
what is
entire-
influence? What is the quantification of influence?
I think this one is self-explanatory.
No.
Yeah. When
I
you
feel
say-
like it's abstract because what is influence?
This particular video with Wendy Shay in it is an influence as compared to other videos.
Compared to a billboard that is in the center of circle.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just using other videos.
Let's just suppose and see what you are talking
yes,
about.
They see it every day.
A billboard that's in circle that has just Casapreco on it, and a billboard in circle that has Wendy Shay and Casapreco on it. Influence is different.
Okay.
We all know Casapreco.
Okay.
But I'll drink Casapreco because of someone's influence. I know Casapreco. All the kids in Ghana know Casapreco. But somebody's influence can make somebody drink Casapreco.
Okay.
I think that's where the FDA is coming from.
Okay.
With or without the influence of artists, they are going to do what they want to do.
Okay, then it means that with or without you telling them that drink responsibly, don't drink responsibly, they'll still drink.
That is the reason why you need a voice they look up to who has that influence to tell them not to drink it because they will do it without them anyways. So why don't you just actually engage these influencers, these voices to actually tell these kids, hey, I know you guys love me. If you love me and you love your life, don't do this.
I think what Scanty is trying to say is a brand on its own is bland. A brand is a brand. It's bland. But then once you attach a face to it, it becomes
It carries everything. It flags.
colorful, tasteful, right? Once you attach a face that people love, people know,
That is why she said the same face, the same face that we are using to prevent people
can
from...
influence it
It
positively.
is very simple.
That is-
You may have made them and son about me say, "Oh, yeah, kwala man." Yes, yeah,
Exactly.
Curiosity, artist.
That's what I just.
Curiosity.
I just.
Then
I
it's
just-
not about
I
the
just- I
artist.
just
If you're
said
curious
that.
enough to go and drink, then it's not about the artist.
Bro,
Instinct.
yeah, that is why I say, if your parents are not doing their job, I always tell
The parent side, we know for cheap gold.
there was an argument
Let's
I had
go,
on
it's
YouTube where
true.
I said, people said I was using unprintable language in my YouTube video. My YouTube video is for adults, you understand? So I can use any language I want. The platform allows it. So if you are watching it and you allow your kids to watch, that is on you. You watch me because
But Sheldon, you being an influential person should also know better.
Okay.
Don't just put everything on the parents to do it.
Okay.
You being an influential person, you also have to do
Sheldon
No,
is
but
an
you-
adult.
Yeah.
You can't police
Yes,
his
no,
life.
yes.
You know what he
See,
wants to do at the end of the
you
point.
are
You're
an
not
adult.
sitting in a
You're
You
box.
are
What
an
are you talking
adult.
about?
I'm sure you go somewhere, someone will meet you. Oh, Sheldon, I like what
Don't
you do.
look up
I look
to
up
me.
to you.
You get
When
tired.
you go to an SHS or she'll go to a primary school.
Please. Don't look up to me.
Listen, you gave
Yes.
birth to
I'm
your
not a role
child.
model, bro.
You should be the one responsible for training up your child.
Simple.
Wow.
You
Obiara
understand?
should be responsible.
See, you guys,
I
you guys,
disagree
hold on.
with
You
that.
guys remember that when the whole black hole situation came out, like people were attacking him because like he openly smokes, right? And they were like, I didn't know, whoa, somebody who is blowing up, somebody that you have, minors looking up to you, blah, 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 blah. But then that's wrong. He is an adult who is able to make decisions he feels is right for his life. You don't know why he's smoking. You don't know what he's going through. You don't know how his life is structured. You don't know what he has been through and blah, 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 blah. Woo, never saw culture of Basse.
But you can smoke in private. Why do you have to blow up trees in
Yes.
public?
His channel is for he created it with his money.
I know Sarkodie in his music videos, they smoke cigars. I know people who pay cigars. They want to know how it tastes like because always Sarkodie they take them.
Okay.
Music video. So that person wants to do what Sarkodie they do.
We are not disputing that fact that we have that influence.
Yeah,
okay.
That is exactly the reason why we want to use that influence to teach them not to drink it.
Okay.
We understand.
But when the African money, how far? How what has been the how the reception day like?
Amazing.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
good.
Has Cecilia Adakwa called you?
Oh, you too. Why like that?
Hey, me and I'm here. You know,
What was the line?
inside. Me and I'm Auntie Ceci's.
So-
Rhyming. I've said this like it be rhyming and it be songwriting. You understand? It be songwriting. Auntie, so would you say that Ejuma Pa is also somebody's name?
Auntie Ceci so
No, me mami Ejuma Pa and so Onisi Kapora. Auntie Sisi so dapa Osoria Sikankuwa. So you can see that the Kra and the Nkwa also.
So it was a rhyme scheme,
It was just
It wasn't intentional.
If you know Rough
It
Town
wasn't
Records very well,
intentional. She said it wasn't intentional.
If you are looking for a record label, more rhymes that you
Town.
would think, Rough Town.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. So that one are you saying so wasn't
Uber
that?
Oh, I know
What is
them.
your
I've
matter?
explained
What else?
myself. I've explained myself
Sister
so
Wendy.
much. I've already explained myself with this and that, and
Yeah.
I'm actually grateful. Media, the song is doing amazing, and the message is getting to the people. But then I had my target people who I want this song. I want them to hear the song, and that is the African leaders. We all know that. They chop on our money, but if them they chop the money, and they should at least look back and see the people and help them and hear their cry. Okay. So this is actually a more of a petition, plea, cry, generational.
So wait,
song.
what do you think will happen in January 17th, when you guys go back to court?
Let's see what's gonna happen. I cannot tell.
Okay.
When you have a question, where do you stand when it comes to social media users forcing celebrities to speak on social issues, even if they have zero knowledge or idea about it? They want celebrities to be voice of reasoning
Just because they
when
have
we
the
are,
platform.
let's say, dealing with social causes like unemployment.
I think everybody has their their right to have an opinion or an entitlement, but I think it shouldn't be a bully. It shouldn't be something that you are stepping on people to make it. It shouldn't be forced down or shoved under the throat. I think it should be respectfully and actually constructive.
Okay. Also, the other one, in a system where when you challenge the status quo, when you call out our leaders, they either threats or they bring you close, they grease your palm so that you just keep quiet. Have you ever had any encounter where, let's say, these celebrities or people in positions of power you are criticizing in your song move to you, or, like
Try
they
to
were like,
tame
keep
you
quiet.
down.
It'd be like, our system, they will sit you down and keep quiet. Or they will say it to affect your career.
I haven't had that yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't. No.
So do you also encourage more artists to use their voices and platforms to amplify on some of these things?
Yes, of course, for the betterment of the continent and for the world. I think as a musician, that is exactly why God gave you that platform. Not only just to, sing about love songs and write about party songs, I actually, for instance, wrote the song, The African Money, regarding the things that was going around us, not just in Ghana, but I mean the whole Africa. I mean, recently we saw what happened with the Gabon president. You understand? So all these things are things I feel like musicians should actually lend their voices to. Right.
Okay. But Wendy, kudos to you. You're one of the people who is very vocal about it. When you started the whole Ghana wake up thing, some people were making fun of you.
But when Ghana, are we sleeping or we wake up?
We are.
Yeah, sorry,
You playing a slumber party.
I think a lot of people, not even just Ghanaians, a lot of people are sleeping. They don't know who they are. They don't know their purpose. So obviously they need to wake up.
Okay, so
Right
the wake
now,
up campaign.
The youth there with the wake up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think gradually people are waking up.
message is being-
They're asking the
messages are
right
being
questions.
added.
Action
We are
is-
waking up
This,
now. We just
this
need
generation, this
influential.
Gen Z, we actually, you know,
They're doing something, right?
Yeah.
We need the influential people on board. No one can. Once they occupy Julo Binieko and I say the celebrities don't really come over no balasa or no makwakoda. So right now we are waking up. We need to be all the abanebegwa it is all sorry faha. So in December we have a protest. I hope Wendy you'll be there to support us.
Everything that concerns the betterment of the youth.
Enyom na African way.
And a soundtrack. You be boom raw.
Yes.
So I hope the leaders, I'm praying the leaders actually also hear our
hear
cry
us,
because it's actually a
It's
cry,
not just a
you
song
know.
like this.
No, it's not.
Do you think let me chip? Do you think we need a new political party or we should just go with it?
I don't want to, honestly, this song is not to be politicized.
Okay.
I don't want this song because this song is a deep and conscious message that, needs to get to them, not to attack them, not to attack the
party.
leaders or not even, like it has nothing to do with parties or this
Okay.
person or this. It's a general thing. Message I'm addressing to all African leaders. I mean, Ghana, we don't have governors, but I said
For Nigeria.
yeah, governors.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mentioned
it's a general thing. It's
a general thing.
necessarily supposed to be affiliated with a
Question.
I mean, bang. Where do you stand when it comes to celebrities declaring their political stand?
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not the one going to tell any celebrity to do whatever. If you feel like you want to do
works for
something,
you.
just do it.
But would you
ever do a campaign song for a political party?
I don't want to go into those things.
If they approach
If they bring
let's say,
$1 billion,
$200,000.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about this.
If you are offered $200,000,
I don't want to talk.
you don't want the money.
I don't want to go there.
Talking about somebody actually, one of these beverages wanted to sign me and give me $200,000. I released a
Dollars.
Yes, a very dope EP. Imagine I had taken this $200,000. The EP, Enigma EP, world class, masterclass, masterpiece.
Yes.
But we need investors.
Charlie, any of my
Charlie-
for castle.
We need
From the way
investors.
from the way Wendy they talk there,
need
you go
investors.
understand them perfectly. Because
We need
say
investors.
somebody who has stayed FDA in your man and upu bia nuhua kompa obi a wajiska yesanse fasika na brade. You don't know where she's coming from.
No, that's crazy.
Someone
though.
you know taste some they don't tears.
Me, before I get money, my budget.
Me I send you scan anything.
Yes, it's about
Oh, yale.
I mean, no, see a chucha, so so it is. I feel like it's just a couple of selfish and greedy people behind these things, and they are just thinking about themselves. So,
Well, let's see
yes,
how
they
it
need
goes.
to wake up.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. January, I hope more celebrities will join, and it won't be centered around
Apparently, it's
musicians.
open to everyone.
It's open to
Yeah,
everybody.
musicians.
Actors,
No, yeah.
Munyina, Mombra, and then because if it works well, it works for everybody. So Wendy, thank you so much for passing through.
The pleasure
You've
is
been
mine.
amazing. Guys, go stream Wendy's songs. Please tell them.
Okay, so before I say this, I want to tell you guys that when you see us doing these things, it is not just for us, it's for the whole nation. Because if you're Ghanaian and I'm a Ghanaian, we are brothers. And, we are supposed, we should always see Ghana first.
Okay.
So Africa Money is out on every platform and it's doing amazing. It's on YouTube. Whatever digital platform you are on, you will find it there. So please go and stream and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that they should listen to the song and get the message across.
Okay. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down there in the comment section. Peace out.